Do you believe that you have the ability to grow and change beyond your current capabilities? Do you believe that others have the same ability? Do you think that we can really change in significant ways? If so, you probably have a growth mindset. I want to talk about this for a little bit because this can be so critical. Of all the different mindsets, this is probably the one that's most well known because it's been characterized by TED Talks and a great book by Carol Dweck and some of the corresponding research. And it's been adopted in a lot of different contexts, right? But if you're unfamiliar, the two sides of this are having a fixed versus a growth mindset. So someone who has a fixed mindset is someone who believes that their traits and their skills are pretty fixed, right? They perhaps have innate talent, but that alone is what fosters success, and they see that in other people, and that's kind of what they assume, right? We believe that we're unable to significantly change, grow, or develop. And for example, me personally, I can say that I've always struggled with art, right? And so I actually, in my early days and in school and everything, I actively avoided times where I had to perform art or draw or paint or anything like that. So I was like, I'm no good at this. Why try to get better? Well, that consequently meant as I avoided it, I didn't put any time to actually trying to get better. So I didn't, right? And I regret that now, but that was a very fixed trait. And I know I could have been much better than I am now if I had spent more time on that, right? And so we kind of get these feel like we're held down by boulders or rocks or something like that in the progress and the opportunities that we have. The other side that we're trying to grow more, and no pun intended on that, is this growth mindset, this belief that talent and skills and abilities can grow over time, right? So we're trying to allow this to flourish and stay instead of just being stagnant. This leads to a focus on opportunities for learning and more effort and willingness to learn from the mistakes. Even when we don't do well at something, we can try and learn from that experience, right? That doesn't mean we aren't leaning into our strengths. It just means that we recognize that there's opportunities to learn and grow. We can give better quantity and quality feedback to other people because we can believe that they can change too. Because if we're not believing that in other people, then why would we bother trying to give them that feedback? So our mindset approaches and influences so many of the behaviors that we make in our lives, right? And so if this is something that's important to you to improve, I invite you to find some sort of challenge inside of you or in your organization or something that is interesting to you. Take on that challenge and ask, what can I learn from this? Whether or not it goes well or I reach the intended goal in the end, what can I learn from this no matter what? Another great thing, and Carol Dweck does a great job in her TED Talk about the growth mindset, is using the power of the word yet, right? So if there's something you struggle with right now, it's okay to be honest about that, but saying, like for me, I'm terrible at art. But I can say, or I'm not good at art, I can say I'm not good at art yet, right? And that opens my mind up to this possibility that if I wanted to, I could get better at it because I'm putting on that word yet. And so it's this hopeful, I can improve mentality. And then here's some journaling ideas. You can think back to times you failed. How are you better now because of that experience and kind of reframing that failure? Has a fixed mindset prevented success at times? And how has having a growth mindset, because we all had both of them at different times and in different situations in our lives, how have you seen either of them play out in a larger part? And what would be possible if you believe you could learn and grow from every experience? How do you think that would change how you operate in the world? Right? So these are just a few ways that might help you open up your mind to ways that you can have more of a growth mindset, because if you do, it's going to influence your behaviors to take and learn from more experiences and grow significantly faster in your life, not just professionally, but in all areas. And I hope that that's helpful for you. My name is Jeff Perry. I'm a leadership and career development expert. And what I love to do is help people improve their mindsets, which shifts their behaviors and improve the results and opportunities that they get in their lives. And I'd love to help you do that. If you feel like I can assist you in any way, please reach out. Let's connect. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope we connect soon.